So I went to watch two movies last week. Now before I continue with this video, I just want to warn you, there are spoilers ahead. So if you haven't watched any of these movies, I suggest you stop this video and go watch the movies, and you can come back and watch my review. I'm gonna start off with this movie because this is the first movie I went to see last week. How to Train Your Dragon live action. So I was expecting what I really was expecting because it's almost the same thing as the animated one, just live action. But let me tell you this was actually fucking good, okay? Like literally, let's just say this is basically slapping Disney in the back of the head and saying, now that's how you make a fucking live action movie. Because we all know that Disney has been making shitty movies and shitty live action movies, like Snow White, for example. How to Train Your Dragon, honestly, I gotta give this 10 out of 10. I still remember watching the first one. Oh my god, when I'm trying to think when the first one came out. I want to say like around 2010. Yeah, around that time. I was like 9 or 10 years old at the time. But yeah, it was actually, but like this movie literally amazing, okay? Like mwah. Like I would watch this live action movie again. Alright, here's another movie that I do want to talk about. There wasn't that much to talk about the How to Train Your Dragon, because all I can say it's literally the same thing but live action. But like I said, it was an amazing movie. There's really not that much to say about it. I have nothing to say. That movie was 10 out of 10. But of course, like I said, here's a movie that I really want to talk about and why it disappointed me. Jurassic World Rebirth. So of course, if you saw one of my latest TikToks, I went to the movies dressed as the T-Rex, which is the inflatable costume. The first time I tried doing that was for Jurassic World Dominion, but sadly it ran out of batteries and I didn't get to do that. But of course, since I heard there was another Jurassic World movie, I was like, oh my god, this is my chance. I can take my T-Rex costume finally with good batteries. And look, I love Jurassic Park. I love Jurassic World. Okay, like literally the best dinosaur franchise. However, this one, and also don't even get me started with people saying, but Jurassic World Dominion was shit. It was shit. No, I don't really care, dude. I really don't care what you say. You want to talk about a shitty Jurassic World movie? This was, well, it wasn't shit. I'll tell you that. It was not shit. An enjoyable movie to watch, but this movie, like, I haven't been this disappointed since last year when I went to see Kung Fu Panda 4. Yeah, that's how disappointed I was. Like, this movie, it's not a bad movie. It's not. But it wasn't a great movie either. I would rate this, the best I can rate this is a 7 out of 10. That's the best I can do for it. In this movie, like, there were dinosaurs, but I was expecting a little more dinosaurs and more action. The Spinosaurus, they didn't even show the Spinosaurus that much. Obviously, they did change the design of the Spinosaurus, but the Spinosauruses didn't get that much screen time. The T-Rex, not even the T-Rex got that much screen time. The D-Rex, shit, even the new dinosaur didn't get that much screen time. And the Indominus Rex has more screen time than the fucking D-Rex. And the Indoraptor. Not even that. The Indoraptor has more screen time than the D-Rex and more action than the D-Rex. All I can say, like, I expected more action. I wanted to see dinosaur versus dinosaur. That's what I wanted to see. But there just wasn't. There wasn't. This movie, it disappointed me. Not only that, I got the D-box seats, man. And even when you were in the D-box seats, there wasn't that much action happening. And yeah, there were movements and all, but it wasn't the type of the movement that I wanted to feel when it comes to a dinosaur movies, like action movies. But yeah, this movie, it was just disappointing. Like I said, 7 out of 10. That's the best I can do. But like I said, this movie disappointed me. I haven't been disappointed since Kung Fu Panda 4. If you want to go watch this movie, go ahead. But honestly, I would rather watch How to Train Your Dragon live action again than this one. Or, speaking of which, the new Superman movie is coming out this weekend, so I'm actually planning to watch that one.